Good morning. How y'all feel today? I hope this is a big lesson. This really is a big one. You can genuinely watch this three, five, seven, eight, nine, 10 times and still be getting there. Okay. So let's just go ahead and get started. And I pray that really, really, really you get this today. Okay. All right. Our eyes. These two things in there. We're reliant on them. We use them for everything. And when we can't see, it's like a catastrophe because you just need to be able to see. Uh, but the reality is, our eyes are made out of dirt. Did you ever think about that? They're no more stronger, relevant, or important as the dirt that's outside. Why? Because it's going to go right back to dirt when we leave. Our eyes are made of dirt, our brains are made of dirt, and the reality is what's keeping us alive and functioning is the spirit that is inside of us. Because if that spirit leaves, this is just dirt. I'm saying that because our spirits have the answers that our physical bodies don't. Okay? Our spirit can see. Now, spirit is a big, big word because there are many different religions, there are many different theories, and this concept is bigger than just one religion. Do you see? So in Christianity, we would say God. Obviously, you listen to God, right? Muslim would say Allah. Okay. You have Buddhism, Hindu, they would say your inner voice or whatever it is that they would say. The bottom line is if you listen to your inner voice, which I am from a Christian background, so we would say that is God. And the Bible does say that he speaks in a still small voice. He's not loud, he's not aggressive, he's quiet. So, in order for you to know what to do next, especially in times like this, because it's you need to be able to hear the voice of God. Why? Because what your eyes are going to tell you can easily be a lie. Easily. Easily. Even right now, one would tell you America is great. We are the number one. We are the number one currency. We are strong. We are powerful. And I just proved to you in a previous video that that is not true. That tells you that your eyes can be deceiving. Your eyes don't know everything. Your eyes can't see everything. Okay? They can't. They're made of dirt. It's so real that your eyes don't even know what's going on in the back of your head. Somebody, you could have a cockroach walking right up the back of your head right now, and you have no idea because you can't see behind you. You don't know what's going on under your feet. You can't see. You don't know what's going on inside your body. You can't see your organs. So, this lesson is so important because this is going to open up your ability to hear. Okay? And who is talking to you sees all. And you will understand me that you need to be reliant on that voice and not your own because you don't know. You can't see. All right. So now going into how do we do this? How do we get quiet and listen and be able to hear? Well, I kind of just answered it. You got to get quiet. Why? Because it's a still small voice. It's not loud. So if you're loud, I'm going to tell you right now, you can't hear. You can't hear because you're too loud. Okay? If your kids are loud, you can't hear. If the TV's loud, the radio, nope. Music, what you doing, your activities. If anything around you is loud, you cannot hear. So you would say, well, how come I don't know what to do with my life? Or where am I going? Well, step one, turn off the noise. That's step one. There's 3 steps, by the way. There's 3 of them. Turning the noise off is only step one. How do you turn the noise off? Well, it's simple. You literally have to separate yourself, right? It needs to get quiet. So you have to tell the kid, listen, I love y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to be quiet. Okay? Your partner, your spouse, you're gonna have to find that time where it's just you and spirit. Period. That's it. Nobody else. Step one, turn off the noise. Step one, turn off the noise. Step one, perfect. You got it. That's not easy for everybody, y'all. That's not easy. Let me tell you, some people, their noise is their family. It's not easy to turn off the noise for some people. Now we're on step two. And for me, this one is the hardest. Turn off yourself. Even after you turn off everybody else, you still got one more person. And that's your inner voice inside your head. That's that person that has its own logic that thinks they got this figured out. No, because, no, wait a minute. Remember, your brain is made of dirt too, boo-boo. Your brain don't know. Your brain don't know. There's things happening this year you didn't know. Did you know it was going to be 2 plane crashes? Did you know it was going to be fires over in LA? Like, you didn't know. Our brains are made of dirt. Turn off your brain. And honestly, that's hard. That's hard to do, but you can do it. Okay? So you have to get to a place where not even you matter. Not even what you think is relevant. No one cares what you think. Your brain is made of dirt. You turn that mess off. Step one, turn off the noise. Step two, turn off yourself. Now we get to step three, which personally is my favorite because honestly, this is what activates it. Okay? Before I tell you step three, let's have a scenario. You go into Walmart. You buy a TV. You walk out the door with the TV. Something gonna happen. What's gonna happen? Somebody gonna come, right? Whether it's the person at the door, whether it's the police, anyway. Somebody gonna come and say, wait a minute, you gotta pay for that TV. You can't just leave. You gotta pay. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna want you to give money for the TV that you're attempting to take for free. Well, this is the life of most people, unfortunately, because they are constantly praying and asking for things, but they don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to pay. They don't want to give anything. And we talk about giving in another video, okay? If you want God to speak, especially if you need it urgently and you really need answers now, you're going to have to sacrifice for it, okay? This now can be fasting. That is giving something up in return for what it is you are asking for. Oftentimes, people just think, no, I'm just going to get it because I'm awesome and blah, blah. No more than you're going to walk out with a TV at Walmart. Can you expect God to just, oh, yeah, you're just better than everybody else. I'm just going to give you everything for free. That's not how it works. God responds to sacrifice. The best example in the Old Testament is King Solomon. He was the most powerful king. He had all the wisdom and riches, and a lot of people miss this part, but the very first thing he did before he asked for wisdom was give 1,000 sacrifices. And even in the Bible, it said, God said, what is it that you want? Those sacrifices immediately got God's attention. In order to hear, in order for your brain to get turned off, in order for you to tune into the Most High, you're going to need to sacrifice. Well, what does that look like? There's a variety of things that you can give. That's the beauty of God. It's not an actual dollar amount. It's the things that matter to you, okay? Me, I love music. I love it, love it, love it. It's my first love. I'm always bebopping around. It's just what it is, okay? When I need to hear God's voice fervent and clear, the first thing I fast usually is music because it helps me to be quiet. I won't have melodies in my head. I just turn it off. Even gospel music, just no music, quiet, okay? Your fast can be meat. It can be sugar. It can be bread. And I fasted all of these at some point. You can fast internet. You can fast TV, your favorite TV show. Anything that means something to you, you need to give it up. I know you don't like it, but that's the reality of what I am saying. You need to be able to listen. Because if you can listen and you can tune in to this heavenly email system, you're going to get some emails that will shock you. You are going to hear things that are mind blowing, and it's realized that what it is that you're called to do is far beyond what you're currently thinking. It always is, because you'll be able to now hear either it's your purpose, where you need to go, what you need to do. And I can't stress this enough. This is needed now. The times right now that we are living in, and we've been hearing this, people say this stuff for years. I'm in my 40s. I've been hearing it. It's the end times. It's the end times. We don't know what's gonna happen. All these years later, and it's like it's no talk no more. It's not talk. It's actually here. You don't know what tomorrow brings. Your eyes are dirt. Your brain is dirt. You're gonna have to go to the person or spirit or thing or entity that knows more than you. How do you do that? Reminder, number one, you turn off the noise. Number two, you turn off yourself. Number three, you make a sacrifice or several sacrifices. If you're wondering how long, well, it's however long until you get your answer. You may have to fast for one day. I've done that. I'll just fast for a day. And God, of course, will tell me whatever it is I'm asking. It may be a week. It may be a month. It could even be several months. But you fast until you get that answer. And do not expect answers without paying for them. No more than you're going to expect products without buying them. Y'all got me. Y'all feel me. Okay, what we're going to do is an exercise, and this is going to test your ability to hear and your ability to listen. What I have, okay, right here is a pen. I'm not going to tell you what color this pen is because I want you to ask God. So you might want to pause this video if you're not in a position where you can currently get quiet. But what I want you to do is simply get quiet. Do step one. Okay, I'm going to turn off other people. So now you need some silence. Do step two. Now you're going to have to turn off yourself. Okay. Then hopefully you already are living a life of step three where you're always giving, making sacrifices. Hopefully you already know this and you're going to know the answer. But here is a test right here. This will tell you right now, fair and square, if you can hear God's voice. If you can, groovy, awesome. You're already weak. Listen, we can go to the next video. If you do not hear correctly, okay, then we absolutely need to work on this because you want to be in a position where you can hear and you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? Now, this pen that I have in my hand, okay, well, down here, this pen is a color, and I do not want you to guess the pen color. We're not guessing because if you guess, there's a chance you're wrong. What I want you to do is ask God because he'll tell you. Me and him cool. He's going to tell you the color of his pen if you're tuned in. So I'm going to wait 30 seconds and I'm going to allow you to get quiet. Do step one, do step two. Okay? Get quiet. Ask God what color this pen is. And let's see if he tells you. 30 seconds starts now. Okay. Do you have the answer? Well, we about to find out. The color of the pen that is next to me and been sitting here the whole time is red. Did you know? If you knew, awesome. You already tuned in. You know. You know what to do and you know how to hear God's voice. I'm gonna do one more, okay? This is like the OGs. This is OG level. If you got number one right, let's see if you can get number two right. This next item I have is a colored pencil. Okay, colored pencils can be many colors, so you don't know what color this is. This is going to really fine tune to tell me if you can truly, truly hear God's voice. Bear in mind, I've been working with my son on this, okay, since he was a child, okay, and I taught him how to listen when he was 8. So this is not something that no, it absolutely can be taught. It can be taught, okay. This next item is a colored pencil. It is now in my hand. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds because you're an expert. You got number one right. You know what you're doing. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds to tell me what color this color pencil is. And go. Some of y'all know. You good. Some of y'all know. I can feel it. I'm so proud of y'all. 15 seconds is up. The color pencil is pink. If you knew, I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited. This is it. If you master this, let me tell you, you're on your way. You're on your way. Okay. If you haven't mastered this, it's all good. Practice what I'm telling you. Watch this a couple of times. We'll work on it. Please leave some information in the chat. Let's talk about it. I'm here with you, and I'm praying that we all can master this and we all can literally live our best lives.